Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Scarlett Binder.
And I'm Mia Massaro. Let's take a look at the news.
Last Thursday, Bradley University hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new renovations at the Williams Dining Hall. This event was open to students, faculty, alumni, and more.
One of Bradley University's recent renovation projects is the Williams Dining Hall transformation. The ribbon-cutting ceremony brought together faculty, students, and alumni, including a special appearance by Jeff Morrow. The main goal of this renovation was to create a space that feels more welcoming and vibrant that enhances the overall student experience.
The original vision was to end up with something like this, something that elevates and enhances our student experience, not only provides our students with a place to have good food, but a place for them to visit with each other, communicate with each other, engage with each other.
Students played an active role in the renovation process, contributing ideas from both the design to menuing offerings. Sue Betcher, General Manager of Dining Services, spoke more about this, as well as what the new dining hall had to offer.
What you're going to see in there and what we feature is fresh made-to-order stations. So we have a saute station, a deli station where students can come up and get things built just the way they like it. We also have student favorites such as pizza and burgers, and no dining hall is complete without desserts and ice cream. So we've got a lot of great features, a nice variety of fresh made-to-order and quick foods that help the students that are on the run between classes.
The sustainability of these stations will help workers change food flavors depending on what students want, while also providing a place for students to relax, connect, and create memories.
I'm proud of everything. I'm proud of the way it was designed. I'm proud of the food product that's being served. I'm proud of the service our students get. But I'm also proud to walk through here and see them visiting with each other, studying together, maybe doing some homework, maybe just chilling out, but visiting with each other.
The feedback about the newly renovated space has been overwhelmingly positive from both students and staff. Many have noted the improved quality of the food as well as the wider variety of choices. Students appreciate having more personalized and healthier options.
A big thing for me is all the options here. Personally, I've been coming here every morning so far already, getting breakfast. I just like having everything set up over there. There's something for me that I can eat.
The renovation of the Williams Dining Hall reflects Bradley University's commitment to student life on campus by creating a space that is functional and inviting to students. With a more modern design and different food options, students are excited to see what the new Williams Dining Hall has to offer. For BUTV News, I'm Liz Siddons.
On September 9th, the Spanish Club held their first meeting of the semester where they played Loteria, a popular Spanish game that plays a lot like bingo. Held in the back, everyone in attendance was given a Loteria card for a chance to win. Winners were rewarded with a variety of items from gift cards to Lego sets. Drinks and snacks were also provided. The event was open to all students to enjoy. Led by Alejandro Pilario, the Spanish Club aims to embrace Spanish culture and language with the people of Bradley. For anyone interested, events are announced on their Instagram at Spanish Club BU.
Our next story takes us to the David G. Horowitz Auditorium, where last week a lecture was given by artist and curator Marcella Hackbart.
Marcella Hackbart is an artist, a professor, and now the mind behind Bradley's latest art exhibition, Make Believe. She's visiting from Kenyon College in Ohio, where she's chair of Studio of Art, but her creative journey started long before that.
So when I started creating and making art and telling new stories, I found there was real power in this idea of invention or pretend play, that I could kind of rewrite stories or write stories that had this positive and productive and maybe even slightly utopic intention.
Marcella's career blends art making, teaching and curating. And for the Make Believe exhibition at Bradley, she did just that. As curator, she brought together a collection of artists whose pieces explore imagination, belief and the stories we tell ourselves. Make Believe runs from August 18th to October 3rd in the Heuser Art Gallery. The exhibition invites viewers to explore the blurred lines between fact and fiction, While she curated the show for Bradley, it's not her most recent personal art piece. Marcella's always working on something new behind the scenes.
I'm making a new body of work that I'm loving, that is really kind of based in a story of Alzheimer's and neurodegenerative neuro research and scientific and medical research, and then my own grandmother and my father who have suffered from this disease, right? But I'm using a combination of photography and sculpture and AI-assisted imagery, and I have never done that before, but I have been really enjoying it.
Beyond the art, Marcella's also a mentor. She's led students through Rome, spoken at international conferences, and helped shape the next generation of artists. This is her advice to all Bradley students pursuing a possible career in art.
So using that creativity in any major they go on into, right? Whether it's fine art or television or animation or lawyer or doctor, right? That you can use that creative energy to really transform your own discipline.
Whether it's in a gallery or a classroom, Marcella's work encourages us to slow down, look closely, and ask questions. For BUTV News, I'm Niels van der Beek.
Last Monday, Student Senate held one of their GA meetings. Students are encouraged to come and listen in to hear about the latest changes being implemented into Bradley.
In the basement of the Student Center, room 23, Student Senate gathered for their weekly meeting to discuss recent changes within the university. These meetings covered a wide range of topics and are held regularly to ensure students' voices are heard.
So Student Senate is not just a club or just a regular organization here on campus. We're a student advocacy group that focuses on not just elevating the student body just in undergrad, but across all different interest groups and majors and other people around campus, and to bridge the gap between the university and the students as a whole.
Students who often come to tabling events or meetings bring up issues within our campus. Student Senate then listens and is here to make changes happen.
So we have senators for each of the specific classes. We also have opportunities for at-large senators for just students that want to represent the student body as a whole. We have our SBOs, or student body officers, like myself, the student body president, and all my other executive leadership. We focus on building up decisions that goes towards the establishment and the initiative of elevating and bridging the gaps between all the interest groups here on campus.
Student Senate works on a variety of different projects. One that made a difference was Assembly Student Organization. This is going to cause a domino effect for more projects. If there is something you want to see changed at Bradley, reach out to Student Senate.
Right now, we're really focusing on continuing to bridge the gap between all the interest groups. Like you may have heard today, we talked about an initiative that I'm working on with the Athletics Braves Council and their leadership team to bring in athletics into the student government conversation, because we're representing them. They are students first, student athletes.
To reach out to this organization, visit their Instagram at Bradley Senate or DMing anyone directly associated with Student Senate. For BUTV News, I'm Liz Siddons.
After our first break, Andrew will be giving us a closer look into current weather.
And Jordan's giving us the latest updates on a video game that's been making headlines recently.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Food can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
All right, I was really hoping for some fall weather, but it has been so hot recently.
Gosh, it has been hot this week.
I know it's been a little hot outside, but with what I've seen around campus, shorts and t-shirts don't hurt nobody. And I gotta throw it back because we're about to talk about that right now, because I am your weatherman, Andrew Graham, and although that windy fall weather is slowly creeping around the corner, you won't need to put on those sweaters just yet. Students took advantage of this weather and were soaking in those rays. But if you think that the students were the only ones taking advantage of this weather, you would be mistaken, because our famous furry friends, the Bradley squirrels, were out to play today as well. Now moving over to the precipitation map, where you can see that if you wanted rain today, I'm sorry, but Peoria, Illinois was not the place for you. Today was beautiful and a sunny day, where the most precipitation we got today was some early morning dew. And if we look at the temperature maps, although the fall season is apparent on campus, the temperature is rising all over Illinois, with an all-state low at 72 degrees and with an all-state high at 81. A little warm, but with weather like this, there is not a better time to get involved on Bradley campus, go outside, and get that nice tan before the sun closes its doors. Also, taking a look at the upcoming forecast for this week, we will see that although the next few days are going to be sunny in Peoria, clouds and rains are lurking. So when the rain starts hitting, get those umbrellas ready on the front lines. Now that you know what to get ready for, it's time to know what entertainment was the talk of the town or left a big frown. Throwing it to our very own Jordan Lawrence.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to the entertainment section. I'm your entertainment news anchor, Jordan Lawrence. And first up, we have a movie recommendation for you, The Fantastic Four: First Steps. This movie has not let fans down. Released with a solid story and a respectable revival of Marvel's First Family, this Fantastic Four movie takes place in the 1960s, featuring a retro-futuristic setting where our heroic team is set to face the biggest threat they've seen in recent years. The Fantastic Four consists of Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, the Fantastic Four. And I can't recommend this movie enough, as it breathes new life into the Fantastic family. If I were to rate this movie, I give it a fantastic 4 out of 5. And while we're on the topic of movies, have you heard the latest buzz about Call of Duty? That's right. It is speculated that a movie release of Activision's best first-person shooter is going to Hollywood, with a mix of inspiration from the famous Black Ops or Modern Warfare series. These rumors are quite recent as of now, so just keep an eye out on Call of Duty news to stay up to date, or tune back in on BUTV. Alright, now with the movie topics out of the way, let's close this segment with a video game recommendation. Considering how fast games come out nowadays, this might sound like an older title, but I have to recommend the 2015 campaign legend Arkham Knight. Set in the gloomy, crime-ridden streets of Gotham, you play Batman to fight crime and bring the rampant criminals of the city to justice. The campaign goes really in-depth about the story of Batman, his allies, and his foes. Not only that, but you are able to fight as other characters, and the game mechanics are ingenious, even in today's standards. You should go check it out. It's around $20 on Steam.
I might have to check that one out. I have never heard of it, but I might have to.
And you should keep an eye out for the Steam sale coming up soon, early October.
Sure. For that, yeah.
I did not know that Call of Duty was getting a movie. That could be interesting.
Did I?
Well, up next, we have an interview with the music director of Bradley Dynamics.
And later on, Delaney's got us covered with the latest hockey game that took place last week.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. One in 3 adults has prediabetes, and you could be one of them. There are usually no signs for prediabetes, so it's important to understand your risk. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Every one of us has heard about beatboxing taking over the music industry lately, but today we have a music director and beatboxer who is here to give us some insights about dynamics here at Bradley. Welcome to the show, Sean.
Hello. I'm glad to be here.
So tell me, what inspired you to get into singing or a cappella specifically?
I've always loved everything music. I'm a music for video games major. I'm in the chorale. I don't know. It's always been a part of me, to be honest.
Yeah, so then why did you join Dynamics?
Why did I join Dynamics? I did high school competitive a cappella, and it was just such a good time. I really enjoyed it. I got, my freshman year, I actually was able to get a beatboxer award, so that was awesome. But I heard about Dynamics. It's the only a cappella group here, so I had to join.
Yeah, so what is your part in Dynamics?
I am the music director, so I take care of rehearsals, make sure that all the music is settled and people are doing their work, and I'm also a bass and a beatboxer. So that's basically just whenever bass is needed, I might do that instead of beatboxing.
Wow, amazing. So what's your favorite thing about Dynamics?
The community.
The community, do you guys do anything together, like any outings?
Yeah, we do outings. Even before school started, we went out to a park and just hang out. It was fun. We played wood chips.
Wow,
yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Have you composed any music for Dynamics?
I have, yes. For our competitive subgroup, 406, which is a new thing from last year, we are going to Harmony Sweepstakes, which is up in Chicago, and that'll be next year. Not next school year, but next year. But I actually arranged a whole 9-minute set for us to do there.
Wow. So when is Dynamics' next show?
Technically, it would be at Lighting of the Bee. So that would be October 17th. But at the end of the semester, we haven't quite figured out the date yet. We'll have our own showcase.
Amazing. And so I have to ask, can you give us a beat?
I always get asked this. Oh, yes, yes, I can.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Scarlett?
That was amazing. Over to
Thank
more
you.
news. For many Bradley students, it's a fall favorite and a quick trip off campus, the Morton Pumpkin Festival. Morton, also known as the Pumpkin World, welcomed thousands of visitors to see the spectacle. The parade rolled through town on the final day of the celebration, wrapping up 4 days filled with pumpkin-flavored food, carnival rides, and live entertainment. Students and families lined Jefferson Street to cheer on floats, marching bands, and community groups, making the parade one of Central Illinois' most popular fall traditions. And for Bradley students, it's just one more reason to fall for autumn. From buzzer beaters to record-breaking plays, the sports world never slows down. After the break, Delaney Giles brings you the stories making headlines across campus.
Following that, we'll be looking at what different organizations on campus has for students.
It's harder whenever there's a bigger group. Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Okay guys, I'm going to switch it up this week. I'm very curious, if you could be a pro athlete in any sport, what would it be?
I've got to say figure skating. I've always thought that was so cool. I've never even ice skated before, but anytime that I watch figure skating, I'm like, that's so awesome.
I would definitely have to say gymnastics. I want to wear the sparkly costumes, do some flips, but definitely can't do that, so.
But there's still time, you guys. There's still time. Well, unfortunately, Bradley doesn't have either of those, but we do have a couple other sports. So welcome back to BUTV Sports. This has been a very exciting week for Bradley Athletics, so let's get right into it. Starting off with soccer, the Braves were at home on Saturday as they faced the University of Nebraska-Omaha. The game ended in a 1-1 tie, but it was still an action-packed afternoon. Omaha scored first, taking a lead in the 66th minute of the game. The Braves did not let them maintain this lead for long, though, because in the 78th minute of the game, Bradley's Michael Switala scored on a penalty kick, bringing that score to a 1-1 tie. The Braves are at home again this weekend as they face Millikin University on Friday at Shea Stadium. Volleyball had a packed three-game weekend here at home. With two games on Friday, they faced Jacksonville State University in the early afternoon, where they unfortunately fell to the Gamecocks in 3 sets. Friday night proved to be a better match for the Braves as they faced Central Michigan. This time, the good guys came out on top with a victory in 3 sets. This momentum continued into their match on Saturday when Bradley faced the University of Missouri-Kansas City. The Braves finished their weekend with a win in 3 sets over UMKC. Freshman outside hitter Gracie Furlong led the way for the offense on Saturday with 12 kills and 8 digs. They will be on the road this weekend playing Austin Peay, Western Kentucky, and Indiana University. Women's golf was in Wisconsin this weekend as they competed in the Badger Invitational. The Braves finished 11 strokes over par at 875 as a team, which ranks the second lowest tournament score in program history. Senior Caroline McConnell recorded her 3rd consecutive third-place finish and set 2 career lows during the tournament. Bradley will travel to Iowa for the Diane Thomason Invitational on September 29th and 30th. Hockey kicked off their home season this weekend with 2 games against Butler University. The Braves split the series, winning between 2 games against the Bulldogs. Friday was their home opener, and the crowd witnessed a fantastic game. With goals from freshman Patrick Haiduga, sophomore Nico Felice, and senior captains Grady Blessing and Paul Contreras, the Braves were able to come out on top with a 5-4 win. Goaltender Lucas Wolosinski also recorded his first win in net on Friday as well. Moving on to Saturday, hopes were high that this game would be a repeat of the day before, but that was not the case. Here we see Blessing pass to Felice to Nico Felice, who scores, but unfortunately this would go on to be the Braves' lone goal as the Bulldogs clinched the victory 3-1. This brings their record for the season to 3-1. The team has an off weekend this week, but will be back in action at Lewis University on September 26th and 27th. Looking ahead, volleyball will be in Kentucky this weekend, soccer will be at home to face Millikan on Friday, and tennis will be at Illinois State for Redbird duels.
I am going to make it to a hockey game this year. I swear I am.
It might take the whole semester, but you guys got to get there.
I will definitely, and a soccer game.
Absolutely.
Well, after the break, we're taking a quick look at the events happening this week.
Following that, we have our musical performance that you won't want to miss, so stay tuned.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Let's take a look at what's going on around campus. On September 18th, the Bradley University Police Department is holding a self-defense presentation to discuss being safe and being safe in risky situations. The presentation is taking place at the Garrett Center at 5 p.m. Psychi and Psychology Club is hosting a Psychi Mentorship Reveal Party on the 18th at 7 p.m. at Bradley Hall, room 091. In this event, the mentees will be finding out who their upperclassman mentor is and getting to know more about the Psychi and Psychology Club members.
I'm still thinking about that beatboxing. I'm like, I need to go to Lighting of the V now because that beatboxing was crazy.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I cannot wait to see their performance at the Lighting of the V.
Yeah, I have to check it out. I cannot make noises like that. I can sing words. Beatboxing? No, it's so impressive. Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Scarlett Binder.
I'm Delaney Giles.
I'm Jordan Lawrence.
I'm Andrew Graham.
And I'm Mia Massaro. We leave you tonight with a performance from Renee Billsborough. Have a great night.
Hey there, it's been a while. I know I lost my chance. Flowers only last so long. I blinked and you were gone within a second. Wait though, I'm thrown off balance. Your vines had grown on me, gone to the wind as your petals fly, dancing to the songs played in the breeze. And I'd give you 100 years to get even a second of time with you. Pretty little flower in the garden, you're still meant to bloom and grow. Pretty little flower in the garden, why were you picked? I'll never know. Pretty little flower artists say still